Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to catch some predators online and on YouTube. Let's get it going.
Year-old Reed Duran, and he was caught red-handed at a kindergarten looking for a child to abduct.
So you came here specifically looking for children?
I mean, come on. This is getting creepier and creepier.
On the 22nd of August, 2022, officers were dispatched to the St. Bridget Catholic School in Greene County, Ohio, following reports of an attempted kidnapping during a school event. When they arrived, officers found a rather calm Duran and a very angry father.
We walked up to the door and there was a line of adults. I looked at him, I said, "You can go in." I thought he was waiting for a wife or something, and he looked at me up and down and kind of smiled and went to say hi. I said, "Hey." He stood over my daughter's desk. He told me that he saw her picture, stood over my daughter's desk, and had conversations with her teacher about, "I will get this. What stuff do I need?" She, "Where's your Kleenex? Where's your pencil? I'll get this. I'll get that. Are you the father?" "Yes."
He asked me, is this where the supplies go? And pointed to the supply table.
Okay. And then, are you teacher?
Mom.
Mom. This is my wife, and we have a daughter. We go to kindergarten. She's in kindergarten.
When he first came in, he was hanging out in the lobby.
He said he drove by. I said, "How did you pick? You're from Fairborn." He said, "My daughter's name is Jocelyn." He said, "Jocelyn." He said he drove by and saw everything.
Before the police arrived, Duran found his way into a classroom and was
How?
barely inches away from the child he was trying to kidnap before he was stopped. While the parents complained to one officer, Duran told the other officer a whole different story.
I'm just going off of what I've heard so far. They're trying to get the more of the full story right now, but from what I've heard, you basically said that you knew a kid here, or you had a kid that went here. They asked you who that kid was, and you couldn't give him a kid name. And I'm trying to figure out why you're saying that.
Where are you at again?
So you came here, you gave a name with the J, right? Is what you're trying to say. For what reason did you do that?
Wait, what? I don't understand. Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what? Scratch my head right now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand. How? Huh? When you go to school, you gotta stay. You gotta. Well, my school, you gotta like go like school, and give them the ID and all that shit. Right? The parents gotta do that, and then the day up, you gotta like teachers that I don't even know, bro. But teachers like gotta say your name, like the mom's name, say the mom and the dad's name, whoever picked them up, say the name, and then the student, the kid, because most kids don't lie. Like there's a certain age where the kids don't lie. In kindergarten, they're still a kid, bro. They're still baby. They're not gonna lie. There's no reason for him to lie. So okay, you know him well. So like, how was he able to even go into the school, give a J name, right, and then be around and cause awareness? I guess I don't know. Like what was the red flag that he was giving? Like, and he'd be like, I don't understand the situation. Like, okay,
Be part of this group here? Was it more at less how to, like, why'd you want to be part of the group?
yeah, I don't
You said you had
understand.
some psychological issues, right? That you admitted to me. You said that you were trying to get the GMH, correct? And I'm taking that you drove by here and you saw everybody out here, correct? How did you, that's what I'm not understanding. So you drove here, correct? You're trying to get the GMH,
It's the
but it's not
genius.
making sense how you ended up here and why you ended up here if you're trying to go to the GMH.
Duran's story wasn't adding up, and the
Yeah,
officers
it's
sensed
confusing.
something
Like,
fishy.
wow,
Meanwhile, the child's father was
why is
quickly
he
losing
there?
his patience and wanted something done immediately.
Sir, you need to put him in the car. Sir, you need to walk away. You need to walk away. I need you to understand. Sir, you can me, sir. I'm hearing you. Sir, walk that way. Walk that way. Did you hear me? Walk that way. Walk that way. Tell me you heard what I said. Sir, I'm asking. Walk that way.
Up until now, the officers were not entirely sure how to handle the suspect,
Yeah,
that is, until he confessed to having pills in his car.
hey,
Say,
I still don't understand it. Like, how a school let him? The thing is that 8/22. 8/22. When does the school year start for them? 8/22. When does the school year start for them? And then based off that, we can know. We can know. We can know the Like if it was a week ago, you should have been already known the people that was there. The parents was there. It was a month ago. You should already. Like, it's sort of the school's fault. I ain't gonna lie for not
Well, he
like
says there.
for not being aware of the parents and who parents do. There's staff members. Like obviously, the one teacher can't do it, but there's a school doesn't is not created by one person. There's a number of staff. Every staff should be at least memory 5 parents, 5 to 10 parents. Like you should at least like I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
There's coke and pills.
I feel like it's the school's fault too. You know what I mean?
Go through. So
If it's
we might have-
orientation, like I don't know what's it called, orientation. Right? It's like the first day of school and kindergarten and all that stuff. And fair enough, it's still like I don't know. It's weird.
that, but yeah,
It's still weird because I feel like doesn't every school have a front desk, and doesn't every school have a security guard that checks ID, that checks all that? If they don't, I think every school, even kindergarten, obviously, they shouldn't have a gun on them. I don't know, but I don't know about the gun situation and all that. But even kindergarten should have like a security guard at the front desk where people show ID and confirmation that that's their kid and that you have a kid there. Like obviously, orientation is not the first day of school. Like you gotta go like 2 days before and like enlist them and all that shit. So for those parents, you should give them like a green card or something like that, like a card. Okay, you were here today, so the first day of school, bring it with you, so we know that the difference, you know. But there's no
so
weirdos
as
like
far
this
as this
trying to
goes,
go into school.
I don't have anything unless I mean, look up anything in the ORC, but I don't.
So weird. At least there's no ropes. I don't think there's no ropes. Luckily.
Right.
Right? Yeah. That. At least there's no ropes. Anything. What's it called? What they put in the tissue and then you gotta cover it like chloroform, something like that. Still cleaning supplies, so I don't know. That raises the question. Right, yeah. You see, I'm talking facts right now. You see, I'm talking facts.
A loose pill, but
That's it, though.
I looked up, doesn't look like it's anything.
The search of the vehicle did not yield anything. No
Yeah.
drugs were found, and it started to seem like maybe Duran had just been misunderstood all along. That's when a school staff member notified the officers that they had found someone's clothes in the boys' restroom.
I mean, come on. This is getting creepier and creepier.
Walk in there.
There's clothes in the boys' bathroom and the bag. He changed his clothes.
Okay, yeah, no, that's weird. Why would he change clothes in the school? No one above 7 should be changing clothes right there, gang. Above 7, what's kindergarten again? I don't know. Whatever range of kindergarten, because I think some kindergartens still have like diapers and shit, right? Yeah, so whatever range is that, not below it, not above it. Within that range, they're the only people that should be taking off clothes and all that shit, or doo-doo stains and all that shit. No grown man should be taking clothes in the. I think, isn't that law though? Like You shouldn't be taking off your clothes. You shouldn't be taking off your clothes if it's not like a X amount of feet, a radius. I think it is, right? It's like a radius that
This
you
is the
can't
first
take
time
off
I've
your
ever heard
clothes.
anything like this before. So,
So what was your intent when you were looking that up? What were you trying to do? Was it people, children, families, what?
But looking what up though?
Just talk to me. Tell me. Okay. So you came here specifically looking for children. Okay. Okay, so you're
Luckily,
attracted
got
to
'em.
children.
His shocking revelations were only getting worse. Next, he would go on to tell the officer how he selected the child to target.
So was it online?
Oh, this is pre.
Okay. So you
Okay.
knew that name before you got here. Okay. So you. All right. So walk me through. You came in. How'd you get in? Were you let in? Was the door?
That's what I'm
unlocked?
saying, bro.
Can you explain that to me?
L like school. L County, L school. Like, what are you guys doing? Every single school, every single I don't want to say daycare. I want to say like day school. Like, you know what? I don't know if people went to day school. Like, I never went to day school, but day school. But I know some people that did, and it's, you know, those like little schools. It's like a house, but it's not really a house. Those little ass schools that they be teaching you, like, it's weird. Even those should have security. Like, the government should give them security, free security. You don't gotta pay no extra amount, just free
Okay.
security.
So you walked in with the family.
That's crazy.
All right. Then where did you go from there?
Oh, it was an event?
Okay. What'd you do in the bathroom? Why'd you change your clothing?
Was it an event?
Just answer me.
Either way, even more reason to have security. An event, kindergarten graduation. Nah, it's too late to be graduation. It's August 22nd. I don't know, but fuck it.
Why'd you change your clothing?
The officers had heard enough and needed the suspect at the station for further questioning. There, Duran suddenly had a sudden and unexpected change of heart.
He started attacking officers, like,
Put your hands behind your back now. Stop.
bro thought he was doing something. Bro thought he was doing something with a pen. Like, alright, come on. Like, you can do something with a pen, but you can't hurt someone. Like,
Behind your back now.
no.
You kidding me right now? You kidding me?
Are you kidding me right now?
His attempt at stabbing the officer was a failure. Reed Duran was subsequently charged with felonious assault, attempted kidnapping, escape, and criminal trespass. He could spend up to
Escape.
29 years
didn't
in
really
prison
escape,
and pay
so-
fines of up to $50,250 if found guilty. Our next case follows 35-year-old Mario Smith, a serial who assaulted his victim for half a decade. It all started in 2016 when Smith began a relationship with a single mother of one. Instead of stepping up as a father, however, Smith took advantage of his girlfriend's trust and began her 6-year-old daughter. In 2021, the Covington Police Department finally obtained a warrant for his arrest, but before they could execute it, Smith abandoned everything and fled to Cincinnati, Ohio. A few months later, Cincinnati PD received a tip about his location and were on their way to apprehend the slippery predator.
A slippery
Good morning.
predator.
We'll just come
What
down
the
and talk.
hell?
Good morning.
Can I bring my kids down?
Well,
5.
why don't you just come down here and we'll figure out what we need to do. That is the girlfriend.
That shit gotta
What
get.
kind of
I ain't
assignment
gonna.
it is when she wants to get all her kids out. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps school?
Good morning. Can you step out here and talk to me? Do you mind? We got a tip about a person that has a warrant. Do you know him?
You know him.
Okay. Is he
Okay.
here? Were you aware that he had a warrant?
No,
You weren't.
not at all. What?
Who is this to you?
My boyfriend.
Oh.
And does he stay with you normally?
I mean, it's one of them situations where he come over sometimes and one of them type things.
Okay. All right. You weren't aware that he had a warrant.
No.
Okay. Are you Miss Clark?
Yes.
Smith's unspeakable actions were first noticed in 2018 when school teachers realized that his girlfriend's 8-year-old daughter had been, but she refused to expose the culprit. Now he was on the run, living with a mother of 5 who had no idea how dangerous he was. She was even willing to lie on his behalf.
What's this door go to?
That's the back door.
First one, back door, the drug people. Okay. Is he upstairs? He's not.
He's not. No, he's not.
Where is he?
I don't know.
When's the last time you saw him?
A few days ago.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't know the charges.
Have the police been here before for this?
So last week, actually a week today, the police came out and I was gone. My sister was here, and they told her that they were here because of reports from drug activity back here, and that people were cutting through the grass. And I called the district, trying to figure out what was going on, because like I said, I wasn't here. So I called the district to try to figure out what was going on.
But she doesn't know the charges. Once she found out
And then
charges.
that was it. But it was, I think, exactly a week today.
All right. Let me talk to my boss. You can handle it just for a second right here. Let me talk to my boss and see how he wants to handle this, okay? But so we're clear. Look at me.
Hey, Tony.
We go up here and he's here and you've lied to us that you're going to jail too, okay? So I don't want you to get yourself in trouble because we're gonna handle this differently if he's there. We're just gonna tell him to come out. I don't want to surprise anybody in a closet. I don't want to get surprised. That's when bad things happen. So if you want to think about that for a minute, I'll come back and talk to you, okay?
Oh no, I don't think they can.
After thinking about it, are you still sure he's not here?
Don't lie. Please. There you go. Oh yeah, they have to ask. You have to ask. Wait. You know there's one.
What's your... Yeah, kids. It's from Kentucky.
Okay, there you go.
Smith was in the building, and everybody knew it. With the help of a now very cooperative mother, all 5 kids were safely taken outside, and it was time to storm the building.
Doggy, I think that was a dog. There's a doggy. Doggy, a canine. Oh, what the? They're so disappointed, bro. I would take one in. I would. You know what? I would take a retired dog. I would.
Here, check. Leave it. Check.
He would have PTSD, but.
We're moving to the 3rd floor.
Damn, 3rd floor. That girl, rich.
The dog delivered. Now.
Alright, bro, just bridge.
Sniff him out. After thoroughly searching most of the building, the officers still could not find the elusive suspect. The only place left was the basement, and it was only a matter of time before the canine would sniff him out.
Show us your hands right.
He's naked, Nick. That's easy.
Watch your head.
Smith was finally apprehended after years of repeatedly assaulting a minor. He showed no remorse for his actions as he was led to the squad car. Mario Smith was charged with and subsequently convicted of abuse. He was sentenced to life in prison for his crimes. Next, we head to Dickinson County, Michigan. On the 21st of July, 2023, 59-year-old Todd Allen Stafford traveled almost 200 miles from southern Wisconsin to the Iron Mountains to have sexual relations with a 15-year-old girl. Fortunately, the police were well aware of his intentions and set up an ambush for the unsuspecting predator.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! Get your seatbelt off!
Hands up!
Take your seatbelt off. Get out. Get out. Get out. On the ground. Get on the ground.
Bro, I want to do this, bro.
Get on the ground.
I want to do this, bro. I might just download Grindr and just do this.
Hands behind your back.
I gotta read up on it. How to actually like just Google how to catch it or tell an officer like get involved with police and shit like that.
I don't know what's going on here. We'll explain to you in a second. What's going on?
I told you I was by the tennis court.
This wasn't Stafford's first visit up Iron Mountain. He had come the previous summer and assaulted the 15-year-old at a motel. Unknown to Stafford, the child's parents had become aware of the disgusting act and promptly involved the police, who then meticulously lured him back for another visit. Of course, Stafford continued to deny everything.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Is she in the car? No, I guess not.
I just came to the park here.
I know you came to the park because I told you I was at the tennis court. I told you I'd meet you here at 6:45.
What does that got to do with anything? I was just driving through.
Okay. Well, we can talk to you about it some more. All right? We can talk to you. You want to talk to us about it?
Well, what? Coming into the park?
Yeah.
I came into the park.
We'll go.
I guess you could give me right to why I'm being arrested here.
Criminal conduct. First degree.
I did not do any conduct. I just came here to the park.
All right, we'll talk about it. Let's have a seat in the car.
Todd Allen Stafford was charged with and subsequently convicted of 3 counts relating to predation of a minor, 1 count of coercion and enticement of a minor, and 2 counts of interstate travel with intent to engage in illicit conduct. He could be sentenced.
That's a law.
To life in prison if found guilty. This is 32-year-old
Didn't even know that was a law.
William Morgan, and for more than a year, he and his partner Sophie had been scheming for a way to get Jack's ex-girlfriend, Jane Preba, back into his life. On the 31st of January 2017, neighbors watched as Jack broke into an apartment in Las Vegas, Nevada, and snatched Jane from her home. The authorities were immediately notified and were able to catch the criminal duo less than 12 hours away during a traffic stop in Espanola, New Mexico.
Stop! Get on your knees. Keep your hands up. Put your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers. You got him.
Catch predators. That's what we're doing today. Online.
According to the victim, Jack knocked her unconscious before tying her up in chains and driving to New Mexico. When the deputies finally got to Jack's vehicle, the relief on Jane's face was palpable.
Got a camera. You need a...
Oh my God, thank you.
Okay.
Got it? Rolling?
I got rolling.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? We're gonna get you out of here.
Do you need me to say anything about what happened or anything?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just hold on for now, okay? Just hold on, okay?
I'm good.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, make sure we get photographs of it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't want to... And she understands what I'm going to do. Okay. So she's cool with it. Okay, yes, let's back them up. Let's go inside.
Sadly, they gotta take this process. I don't know why. I do get why, but I feel like it should. I don't know. That's a tough thing to do. Like invest something so we get the female or the victim out of there without interrupting the comms. You get me? I don't know. He probably did, but I still don't know.
Got enough light there?
Dude, I don't know. There's another one. There's someone. Okay, got it. I got pictures of her and I got pictures of the chains.
Police documents show that Jack planned on taking Jane to a cave he had freshly dug up where he would brainwash her into loving him again. Thankfully, his plan had failed magnificently, and Jane had just barely survived the harrowing ordeal.
He dragged me out of the place and I fought so hard because I was like, this is how you die. And I think a neighbor saw me getting dragged out. He checked me out like 6 times because I kept fighting so hard.
Okay, did you lose consciousness when he was...
Yes, like 6... He out 6 times.
Okay.
You guys want to pull one of your units up here and put her in it?
That's all I was just
What? What's that C word, bro? What they trying to say?
looking to see if that's alright with you guys. I don't know whose it is, so...
I wear glasses and he like they're wrecked on the floor of my apartment.
I'm gonna pull my unit up. I'm gonna put her in the back so she can stay down.
We have an ambulance on the way to check you out, okay?
Did you roll in? Yeah, 55. Affirmative, sir. They are en route.
Yo, no. That's L Cop game. Come on, bro. She's cold, bro. Like, I know.
You guys need my information?
Yeah, I do. Do you know your social?
Yep.
Oh, but you're from Nevada?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada?
Nevada, yeah.
Let me qualify this when you clear on her name and date of birth. Nevada.
Go ahead.
What's your first name?
Jane.
First name Jane. Last name?
Morgan and Sophie were charged with the kidnapping of Jane Priba. Sophie pleaded guilty and was sentenced to more than 5 years in prison. As for Jack, he pleaded not guilty but was still sentenced to life in prison.
Not guilty. It can be sentenced.
Click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.